Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play. Welcome to Game 2 of the play-by-play between the New York Yankees and Minnesota Twins. Let's see how the Yankees bounce back tonight. Can they bounce back with a win, or is it going to be another disappointment? Go vote in the poll. Do me a favor, folks. Go vote in the poll. Let me know what you all think. Shout out to all the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Last night's game was a total embarrassment. I mean, it was a game that none of us have really expected. But unfortunately, these things do happen. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So let's just hope the Yankees have a better result tonight. It's gonna be Cam Schlittler versus Zebby Matthews. Let me pull up the lineup real quick, folks. Once we talk about the lineup, you all could drop your predictions, all right, for Cam Schlittler, who's going to hit a home run, how many double plays the Yankees are going to hit into, the score prediction, and let me know what you all are eating for dinner. Let me know dinner plans, all right? So let me go ahead and share this with all of you. Let's talk about the lineup here real quick. So let's make this full screen. We got Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Ryan McMahon, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells as your starting lineup. And Cam Schlittler is on the mound for the New York Yankees. And then for the Minnesota Twins, you have Buxton, Martin, Larnach, Clemens, Lewis, Wallner, Gasper, Fitzgerald, Outman, and Zebby Matthews is your starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. Now, last time Schlittler pitched against the Twins, it was a game that they lost. Schlittler himself didn't really do too bad. He went 5 innings, struck out 6, walked a couple batters, gave up 1 run. But he went up against Joe Ryan, and Joe Ryan in that game delivered. I mean, that's the Minnesota Twins ace. 6 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, struck out 7, walked 2. The Yankees ended up losing that game 4-1, unfortunately. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was a game that there was a rain delay. Zebby Matthews, actually, he didn't do too bad the last time he faced the Yankees, but he ended up still getting the loss. In that game, the Yankees ended up winning that game 6-2. So he went 5 2/3 the last time. He gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and struck out 9. But the Yankees bats were still able to deliver against him. So the Yankees ended up beating Zebby Matthews. He ended up getting the loss. Yankees ended up winning that series 2 out of 3. Let's see if the Yankees can win tonight's game and avoid the series loss. So they need to get their revenge. The folks in the chat, let me know your predictions. Let me know how many innings for Cam Schlittler, how many strikeouts, how many walks, how many runs does he give up? Who's going to hit a home run tonight for the Yankees? How many double plays do you think they're going to hit into? And your score prediction. And let me know what you all are eating tonight. Let me know what you all are hungry for. Drop in the comments in the chat. And make sure you all go vote in the poll. Make sure you all go hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody. I would greatly appreciate it too. It would mean a lot to me. So let me take this off the screen here. And let me say what's up to the chat real quick. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Beagle in the building. What up? First person in the building is John, the Beagle Dad. We got Katie in the building. How are you? Joseph is in the building. How are you? Bill O, what is up? CeeLo, what is going on? Robert Boom, what is going on? What's up, Petruzzi? What's up, Lore? Who else we got in the building? We got Robert in the building. What is up? Sherry's in the building. Hello, Cecilia. How are you? Nice to see you, as always. Ethan's in the building. What's going on, Ethan? How are you? What's up? What's up? Who else we got in the building? Yankee Kyle. What's going on, Yankee Kyle? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Ronald, what is going on? Pixelmon, what is going on? Yes, he is out for the rest of the season. That sucks for the Astros, man. That's a big loss. Cecilia coming through with her prediction: 5 1/3, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 earned runs. Okay. 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. Nice. 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs. Okay. 3 home runs, calls a week. Judge, Belly, and Grisham. All right. Home runs from Grisham, Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm, and Wells. 9-2 Yankees. Campbell goes 6 solid. All right. So we're gonna have a home run derby. Sounds good. All right. So yeah, Schlittler, I think, he went 5 innings the last time. I'll give him 5 and 2/3. I'll give him 5 and 2/3. I think he'll strike out 6, walk a couple of batters, and he'll give up 1 run. Home run, I'm going Judge and Stanton. All right, I'm going Judge, Stanton. Let me check that lineup one more time. Where are we at? Here we go. Yeah, I'll go Judge, Bellinger, and Stanton. Those are going to be my 3. And then my dark horse is going to be Jazz and Grisham. Those are going to be my dark horses for tonight. Yeah, 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned runs, but Yankees bounce back. Nice. Yeah, I got him going 5 and 2/3, 6 strikeouts, a couple of walks, gives up a run. Who else we got? Homers by Judge, Belly, and Jazz. 6-2 Yankees. I'll say 7-3 Yankees. Home runs are Belly, Judge, and Rice, and dark horses Wells. Okay. And who else we got? 6 innings, 2 runs. 5-2. What's up, Aiden? How's it going? What is up? Volpe with 2 homers. That all right. Judge hits 3 homers. All right. Yankees 11-2. Yeah, I'll say 7-3. I think that's what I said, right? 7-3. I'll stick with 7-3. I think the Yankees are going to hit. They're going to hit into 1 double play. I think. I'm going to shoot for 1 double play. 25 likes already. Come on, let's go. 25 likes. We're halfway there. Let's get to 50, man. Let's get to 50. Let's break 50 likes right away. Let's try to break 50 likes right away within the hour or something, within half hour. Let's make it happen. Shout out to my man Ace. What up, Ace? The Ace Avenue's in the building. What up, dude? Hopefully you're doing all right. How are you? McMahon home run. Okay. Twins are going to hit into 2 double plays. All right. So that's what Aiden's saying. Cool. Let me know what you all are eating. What are you all hungry for? CeeLo's having salmon Caesar salad, broccoli salad. Ooh, okay. Yankee show and win 6-3. All right. Yeah, just going through the chat here. And what's up, Sherry? How are you? No problem if you're in and out. I know you'll be watching the Blue Jays game. I'll be keeping track of that score for sure. Has that game even started yet? I'm like checking right now. Oh yeah, they're about to start, so they're gonna play at the same time. Pretty much. Cecilia's going 1 double play for the Yankees. All right. So I like the predictions. I like the predictions y'all are putting out. I feel good about. I felt good last night, but I feel better about tonight too. But last night was a debacle. But the Yankees apparently. They didn't get into Minnesota. Apparently, they didn't get into Minnesota until 5 a.m. in the morning, and I think they got to their hotels like at 7 in the morning or something. And so, I'm not making excuses, but I think that it's gonna wear wear and tear on players, man. And with all that travel, especially to a different time zone, and you don't get enough rest, you get in late. It's gonna catch up to you, man. So, again, I'm not making excuses, but it does affect players. It's as simple as that. Robert says Yankees hit into 1 double play. Trying to redeem them. Hey, bro, yo, right? I gotta order some more bagels, dude. Those are some good bagels. I gotta order some different ones, but the plain is always gonna be on there. I'm always gonna eat a plain bagel, but I gotta order a different flavor this time around. What up, Jake Boss? How's it going? Need to bounce back and send a message to this game? Absolutely. Yeah, Luke Weaver's been bad, man. I mean, it's not just last night. It's just as of late. He's been playing pretty bad. But But yeah, what's your score prediction? Oh, an MLB the show. Let's go 10-3. There you go. I'll give you. That's my score prediction. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But folks, let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's get those likes up. We're already at 25 likes. That's what CeeLo was saying. So let's continue growing. Let's get those likes going. So excuse me a moment here. I'm just trying to just get something going. All right, we should be good to go. Yeah, 10-3 Yankees, Aiden. 10-3 Yankees. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So the game should start here in about a few minutes. Looking around other scores around Major League Baseball, you have Cleveland and Detroit 1-1, Cubs and Pirates. Cubs winning 3-1. Red Sox beating the Athletics right now 1-0. Mets beating the Padres 5-1. That should make Cecilia happy. The Rays and Blue Jays game should be starting here pretty soon. Royals, Mariners should be starting here pretty soon. Same thing with the White Sox and Orioles, Brewers and Angels, Cincinnati, St. Louis. So you got a bunch of games that are going to start here in just a moment. And you got some other games being played later. They're going to start later. Looks like Atlanta and Washington played each other earlier today. The Braves ended up winning 6-3. I'm wondering, yeah, it must be a doubleheader because, yeah, they got another game that's going to be played here pretty soon. So, yeah, a lot of action. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to give good predictions, you know. Well, it's a partially torn labrum, but, you know, still, maybe that's their excuse for playing Volpe. But, I mean, if a guy has a torn labrum, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. So Robert says he didn't cook. It was a beef ramen soup night with a chicken tender and bacon with sliced cheddar cheese and mayo and pickle slice on a brioche bun. I bought. Okay. All right. Sweet. All right. Tyson chicken sandwich with cheese and pickles on it. All right. It's only going to get worse. That's abuse. Yeah. I mean, he did get a cortisone shot, but I mean, the cortisone shot is only a short-term solution, man. I mean, he's gonna have to get surgery on it at some point. I mean, you know, you're not gonna play with a torn labrum for a while, and you know, you're only gonna the cortisone shot's only gonna last you for so long. Big chicken and vegetable soup with noodles and rice. Nice, man. Nice. That's right, Therese. There's no time to mess around. Yankees got to go out and win this game. You got to avoid a series loss. I mean, it's getting, you know, as of right now, it's looking less and less likely that the Yankees could possibly take first place in the division. I mean, right now they're 5 games behind, so it's going to be really tough. But they got to do everything they can to maintain the top spot in the AL wild card. I mean, that's going to be really important too. So we'll see what happens. And Laura says 8-3 Yankees win. Okay. And Jake Boss is saying with his production this year, they should just take care of it and let Volpe have a chance to win the starting job next year. You know what, man? I'm in agreement with that. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that whatsoever. But, you know, Aaron Boone is adamant about letting him play. You know, it's one of the things that I'm going to disagree on here with when it comes to that. But, you know, what do I know, man? I'm not the manager of the baseball team, and I don't want that job. That's a stressful job. I'm good. I'm good. But all I know, bottom line, look, whoever's in the lineup, they got to go out there. They got to win. And we got Andrew Dang in the building. What is up? What's going on, Andrew? So, Yankees starting lineup once again: Grisham, Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Stanton, Jazz, McMahon, Volpe, Wells. Zebby Matthews is on the mound right now for the Twins. He is warming up on the mound. The Twins are on the field. I will pull up the game cast here. So let me do that real quick. Boom. I believe that is it. Yep, we're good here. All right. So let's see what Matthews does tonight. Again, he didn't do too bad. The Yankees were able to score 3 off of him the last time they faced him. He did end up getting the loss. That was a game that the Yankees ended up winning. So we'll see what he does tonight. And we'll see what Cam Schlittler does. So, Twins defense. Outfield, you have James Outman, Byron Buxton, Matt Wallner. Infield, you have Royce Lewis, Ryan Fitzgerald, Austin Martin, Cody Clemens, who is the son of Roger Clemens, Mickey Gasper at the dish, Trevor Larnach, DH, and Zebby Matthews on the mound. And here is Trent Grisham, who is going to lead things off here for the New York Yankees. And it looks like we're ready to go. First pitch is a strike, 0-1 to Trent Grisham. So no balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And Grisham hits that ball into right field, and that ball is off the wall. And it is a long single for Trent Grisham. And Yankees get their first hit just like that. They get their leadoff man on here at the top of the first. So good job to Trent Grisham. And that'll bring Aaron Judge to the plate. So let's see what Aaron Judge does here with Grisham on first. And Judge takes ball 1. It's 1-0 here to the Yankee captain, who is an MVP candidate and should get the MVP award as far as I'm concerned for the American League. As Matthew sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is ball 2, 2-0. Matthew sets here on the 2-0. Here's the pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Got him with the slider. The 2-1. Judge hits that ball. It's a blooper, and that'll drop in right field. So Judge gets a hit. So we got runners on first and second. Yankees bats looking alive right now. So that'll bring Ben Rice to the plate. Let's see what Ben Rice does here with runners on first and second. Yankees in a scoring position. Let's see if they can get on the board here. So Judge hits a little blooper there to right field. So back-to-back singles here. First by Grisham, now by Judge. So the first 2 batters on for the New York Yankees. And here is Ben Rice at the plate. And the first pitch is fly ball left field. And Outman makes the play. So 1 away. So swung at the first pitch for Ben Rice. James Hoy, home plate umpire, neutral is what they're saying when it comes to strike calling. If you were high, yeah. So I was going to read his little report there, but it went away. And here's Matthews. He'll be facing Cody Bellinger. Bellinger needs a big night tonight. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. What's up, Railbird? How we doing? Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Let's get those likes up. Let's try to get to 50 likes ASAP. As Matthew sets here on the 0-1, the pitch. And that gets through for a base hit. And Grisham should be rounding third. He will round third. He will score. It is a 1-0 game. And just like that, the Yankees are on the board. It is a RBI single for Cody Bellinger. We got runners on the corners on first and third. And that will bring Giancarlo Stanton to the plate with 2 men on, 1 out. Yankees leading 1-0 here in the top of the first. All right, and here's Giancarlo Stanton. So, step in the right direction. The Yankees put up a run. They put up 0 runs last night. So let's see what Stanton does here with 2 man, 1 out. And first pitch is outside, 1-0 to Giancarlo Stanton. So 1-0 as Matthew sets here on the 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. And Giancarlo Stanton hits that ball into center field, and that ball is caught at the warning track by Buxton. Judge will tag up. He will score. It's now a 2-0 game. Stanton just missed it. It's now 2-0. So Bellinger at first with 2 outs now, and that'll bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And here is Jazz at the plate. First pitch. And Bellinger steals, and he is safe. A stolen base for Cody Bellinger. It's 0-1 to Jazz Chisholm Jr. That is Bellinger's 12th stolen base of the season. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, 0-2. So Jazz calls time. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Yankees leading 2-0. And a swing and a miss, and Jazz strikes out. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 1st. Yankees up 2-0. So good start for the Yankees. Already a better start from last night. I mean, they put up no runs last night. Now they will take the field with Cam Schlittler going on, taking a mound there. So he'll step on the mound when we get back. But commercial break here, folks. Yes, Chua, Cam Schlittler is a rookie. So once again, commercial break. Bottom of the 1st will be coming up. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get those likes up, folks. Let's get those likes up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's see where we're at for likes. I'll check the likes right now. And make sure you all go vote in the poll, too. Let me know what you all think about in the poll. And 27 votes, 28. Well, actually, no, hold on. Votes keep going up. So 30 votes, and 80% of you said that victory awaits. So great. I love it. Let's get back to the game cast here. So Buxton, Martin, Trevor Larnach, Cody Clemens, Royce Lewis, Matt Wallner, Mickey Gasper, Ryan Fitzgerald, James Outman is your starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Zebby Matthews making his 2nd career start versus the New York Yankees. And here is Cam Schlittler, 3-3 record, 3.05 ERA, 56 innings pitched, giving up 6 home runs, 63 strikeouts, 24 walks. Opponent's average 240. So Schlittler's got a lot of potential. There's other pitches that he should add to his arsenal, I think, that I think will make him a much better quality pitcher. But right now, I like what I'm seeing from him. But, again, one of those things, managing expectations, as I always say when it comes to rookie pitching. Yeah, likes though. Yes, I am at 34 likes, so we're 16 likes away from 50. Let's try to get to 50 likes. There's 16 people out there that have not hit the like button. Let's make it happen. All right. Yankee defense. Bellinger, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. McMahon, Volpe, Jazz, Rice in the infield. Wells at the dish. Stanton at DH. Schlittler on the mound. So Volpe back at shortstop, folks. Volpe's back. So let's see what happens tonight with Volpe as Buxton leads things off here for the Twins. First pitch from Schlittler is popped up center field. Grisham running in. Well, actually, Judge is running in. He makes the play. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Good start. Good start. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. And, man, that sun is beaming right in Jazz's eye there. So that's going to be – so here is Austin Martin, who hits a grounder. Volpe fields it and fires for out number 2. So good job, Anthony Volpe. So another 1 pitch, and that is 2 outs now. So good job. So 2 quick outs here by Schlittler, by the Yankees. So that'll bring Trevor Larnach. Let's see if the Yankees can make it 1-2-3 here. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. That's what I'm talking about. And first pitch is strike 1. So Larnach takes a strike. 87 degrees in Minneapolis. Feels like it's 86. Too hot for September, apparently. And the 0-1 is in the dirt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. All 2 strikes, 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Let's see if Schlittler can make this 1-2-3 inning. And that is ball 2 now to Larnach. Schlittler sets the 2-2. Way inside. Full count now to Larnach. We have Cody Clemens waiting on deck for the Minnesota Twins. Schlittler sets here on the 3-2. Payoff pitch is ball 4. So first walk issued by Schlittler. Inning is still alive. And that'll bring Cody Clemens to the plate. So Roger Clemens' son here, Cody Clemens. So let's see what he does here with 2 outs, 1 man on. And the first pitch is 1-0. It's a ball. A 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Clemens. And the 1-1 is a foul ball. It's 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn again. Ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in first bottom of the first. We're looking for his first strikeout. Can he get it here? The 1-2 is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cody Clemens. What up, Nez? The 2-2. It is ball 3. Just misses. Just below the strike zone. So another full count here. Schlittler just can't seem to get that final strike. So that'll release Larnach from first. Another payoff pitch coming here from Schlittler. Here it is. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. So tying run is on first base. So that'll bring up Royce Lewis. So Schlittler gets 2 quick outs and he walks 2 batters back-to-back. So needs to settle down here. And here's Royce Lewis. First pitch is ball 1. It's 2-0 now to Lewis. So 2 balls, no strikes. Looks like Jazz is talking with Cam right now. Looks like Wells and Jazz talking with Cam Schlittler right now just to try to settle him down. All right. So Schlittler trying to get out of this inning. So let's see if he's able to. As he settles. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now to Lewis. Not getting the calls that he wants. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. What's up, Dom? So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Lewis as Lewis calls time. So 3 balls, 1 strike, bottom of the first. Yankees leading 2-0. Runners on first and second for the Twins with 2 outs. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball, and that gets through the passing McMahon, and that's going to score a run for the Twins. So we got runners on the corners, so it's a 2-1 game. The Twins get on the board. So McMahon almost made a fantastic play, but as he dove for it, it bounced off the ball bounced off his glove on the hop. So, man, he did everything he could there, and Larnach will score, so that'll be an RBI for Lewis. So that'll bring Matt Wallner to the plate. So tying run at third base. Swing and a miss, 0-1. So 0-1 here to Wallner. Let's see if Schlittler can get out of this inning. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Let's Play that 2-strike horn again. Desperately needs to get out of this inning. He's still in a bit of a jam here. Let's get his first strikeout of the game. Wallner calls time. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. It's a 2-1 game. Minnesota's on the board. Yankees leading by 1 run now. And the 0-2. And Lewis with his 11th stolen base. So now we got runners on second and third. Tying run at third base for the Twins. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So Schlittler does give up a run, gives up a couple of walks, gives up a hit. He's able to get out of the inning. So it's a 2-1 game. So let's see if the Yankees can add some runs here in the top of the second. They're leading 2-1. McMahon, Volpe, and Wells will be due up. So the bottom of the lineup is going to be coming up. And we're in a commercial break. Let's get those likes up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to actually take a little break myself because I got to fill up my coffee cup. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. No, Brad, you're absolutely wrong. I just wanted to go fill up my cup. Now shut up. Well, let's see what the Yankees bats do here in the top of the second. Let's pull up the Gamecast back up. And here's Ryan McMahon. First pitch hit into left field. That ball is traveling, and it is caught at the wall by Outman. So it takes a hit away from Ryan McMahon. Gave that ball. That ball was traveling. Man, could have if he got a little bit more on that, man. It would have been a solo. Would have been a solo home run, but it's all right. Well, that'll bring Anthony Volpe to the plate. And ball 1 to Volpe. Whoa, back goes flying. Swing and a miss. 1-1. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike here to Volpe. 1 out here in the top of the second. Volpe hits that ball to right field, and that's going to drop. That's going to go to the wall. That should be a double for Volpe. And Volpe is going. Oh, I was like, wait, where did he go? I thought he's going to try and go 3. I was like, whoa, don't get too nuts now. But a 1-out double for Anthony Volpe. All right, his first at bat, he gets a double. All right, he's just like, I'm out with the shoulder injury. I was benched, and there's been a lot of people doubting me. I'm trying to prove myself right now. So Volpe with a double. Good job, Anthony Volpe. And here's Austin Wells at the plate. And the first pitch is hit into center field. Buxton is going back, still going back. That ball is off the wall, and Volpe will score. So back-to-back doubles here. Wells with a RBI double, and the Yankees now have a 3-1 lead. Let's go. So 8 of 9 batters making it happen here in the top of the second. And we're back to the top of the order. Trent Grisham is coming to the plate. He had a single in his first at bat. So Yankees bats doing some work here so far tonight. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Yeah, Brad, check and see if you have a fever. And a 1-0. It's outside, 2-0. Grisham hits that ball deep into right field, and that ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run by Trent Grisham. Let's go! 41st home run for Trent Grisham. 101.4 exit velo, 391-foot home run. But Trent Grisham, let's freaking go. The Yankees are now up 5-1. Let's go. That's one of my dark horse picks, and he got a home run. So Yankees already off to a fiery start here compared to last night. What's up, SGA? And a 1-0 to Judge. Judge fouls that. It's 1-1. Two and 1 now to Aaron Judge. 3-1 now to the Yankee captain. Full count now to Aaron Judge. So the Yankees are up 5-1 here in the top of the second with 1 out. It's a full count to Aaron Judge as Matthew sets here on the 3-2 pitch. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 4. Judge draws a walk. And that'll bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. And here's Cody Bellinger, or Ben Rice, excuse me, not Cody Bellinger, Ben Rice, and he hits a little blooper. That will drop. So Rice gets his first hit of the game. So runners on first and second. So Yankees bats hammering away here in the top of the second. Now that brings Cody Bellinger to the plate. Yankees bats making it happen here. Let's go. 5-1. They put up 5 runs already in 2 innings. Like, they put up 0 runs last night. They put up 5 and 2 already. So it looks like they're a little bit of a meeting on the mound there with Matthews. Let's see how many likes we got since we're in a little bit of a mini break right now. Let's see where we're at. So Bellinger 1 for 1. RBI single, also had a stolen base. We're at 37 likes, folks. We need 13 more likes to 50. There's got to be 13 people in here that have not hit the like button. Let's make it happen. So first and second, one out. Yankees leading 5-1. Here's Cody Bellinger, and he takes a strike, 0-1. What up, Celso? Shout out to my guy Celso. What is going on, my dude? Hopefully life is treating you well. Hopefully health is good. And Bellinger hits that ball into center field, but Buxton is right there, makes the catch. And Judge will get back to second. Hey, Celso, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but we need your boy Stanton to hit a home run, man. 47 watching, only 37 likes. Come on, let's go. We need to have more likes than that. And here's Giancarlo Stanton. He takes a strike. It's 0-1 to Stanton, who had a sac fly in his first at bat. And the 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. So, just so everybody knows, bottom of the second, Toronto's beating Tampa Bay 4-0 right now. And the Red Sox are beating the Athletics 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. So, Yankees winning, trying to win this game is really important. Every game going down the stretch, as Giancarlo hits a line drive to right field. That'll land, and Judge will round third, and he will be safe. It's a 6-1 game. What a run there by Aaron Judge. And that is a RBI single for Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yankees just pouring it on here in the top of the second. A hard hit ball to right field to Wallner. Wallner actually made a good throw. But Judge, with his hustle, slid in safely. They're showing the replay here. Yeah, he was definitely in. Yeah, he was definitely in. But a good throw by Wallner, though. A good hustle there by Aaron Judge. And here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pops it foul, 0-1. All right. There you go. Your boy did it, man. No, Celso. It's sarcasm. It's sarcasm. It's sarcasm. If you're on Twitter, you would understand. And a swing and a miss there by Jazz. Jazz is 0 for 1 tonight. And a swing and a miss, and Jazz strikes out once again for the second time tonight. But the Yankees poured on here in the top of the second, scoring 4 runs. A 2-run home run by Trent Grisham. And it's a 6-1 game going into the bottom of the second. So that should make Cam Schlittler a little bit more comfortable with the Yankees having a 5-run lead right now. Oh, you do know. Okay. All right. I just was making sure. Aiden is in the lead in MLB to show 4-1. Okay. So Celso knows Brad. Okay. Hey, Petruzzi, I didn't know Giancarlo Stanton was played first base, and I didn't know he was a catcher, bro. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys and gals are the best. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel. Let's get those likes up, people. I know we got a lot of people in the building. I know we got over 40 people in the building, so we should have over 40 likes already. I'm just saying. Oh, Petruzzi, he's Celso's familiar. Oh, thanks there, Beagle. Probably blocked him from Morning Brew. Probably not. Let's. All right, let's get back to the game here. Bottom of the second. Mickey Gasper will lead things off here for the Twins, followed by Ryan Fitzgerald and James Outman. Man, that kid's rocking a freaking cool chain. Look at that kid. He's G'd up. And first pitch. 1-0. Yeah, he needs a big-time comeback inning. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Gasper. Yankees have a 6-1 lead. They put up 4 runs at the top of the second. Let's see what Schlittler does here in the bottom of the second. And the 1-1 is in there for strike 2. 1-2 now to Gasper. And the 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. All right, we're at 41 likes. We need 9 more likes to 50. Let's get to that 50 likes here, folks. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's make it happen. Come on. As Schlittler sets here against Gasper, the 2-2 pitch is a grounder. McMahon charges, fields it, throws to first for out number 1. And that'll bring Ryan Fitzgerald to the plate. What's up, jockey boy? No, jockey boy, definitely not slowing down. Are you crazy? No freaking way. Nah, we're definitely not giving Minnesota a chance. Are you out of your mind? It's like me asking you to give Tampa Bay a chance. Are you gonna say yes, we will? No, you won't, liar. First pitch to Fitzgerald, a swing and a miss, 0-1. Yeah, smacking the like button is free, like Celso said. It is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime or a penny. That's crazy. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. There's not a lot of free stuff these days, I'll tell you what, but hitting that like button's free. Right, Celso? A lot, bro. I've had too many. All right, Petruzzi, don't judge me. I've had a lot of coffees today. Too much coffee. Yeah, buddy. Petruzzi, you're going to be banned from duck races here pretty soon if you keep saying it's rigged. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're asking for it. Either you're banned from duck races or I take your wrench away. I mean, take your pick there, dude. Either way, it's a lose-lose for you. The 1-2. A swing and a miss. Wells goes over to first and gets Fitzgerald out. That's a strikeout for Schlittler. So second strikeout for Cam Schlittler. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, and that'll bring James Outman to the plate. Schlittler sets on the first pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. Ooh, Brad really wants to time out Jacob. Oh, Peraza, you're making enemies in here, man. That's not good, Peraza. The 1-0. 1-1. Peter says like is a no-brainer. Absolutely. And the 1-1 is a grounder to Jazz. He fields it, fires to first, out number 3. Much better inning by Cam. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and just like that, we're going to the top of the third. And who's coming up for the Yankees? We got McMahon, Volpe, and Wells, bottom of the lineup. It all started with the bottom of the lineup last inning, so let's see if they could do it again. But the Yankees are up 6-1 going into the top of the third. But I appreciate you all being here. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. Let's give some love to the live stream. It don't cost you a penny. Let's see if they could score more runs. Yeah, so Toronto's still leading 4-0 against Tampa Bay. Boston's beating Athletics right now 1-0. So definitely going to keep an eye out on those 2 games for sure. What up, James? He says, "Let's go Yankees, beat the Twins." That's right, man. They gotta get their revenge from last night. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's the weather where you are? We're in September. I know it's summer's not over yet, but how's the weather where you are? Oh, John, you didn't sleep last night? What happened? What? Well, how come you didn't sleep? What's going on? What's on your mind, John? I know I'll sleep tonight and not last night. Yeah, okay. 85. Ooh, okay. 85 out there in Florida. Yeah, we're at 42 likes. We're 8 likes away from 50. Let's try to get to 50 likes. Ooh, you got bit up from mosquitoes. Ooh. Weather been okay in Arizona there, Andrew? Okay. All right, let's get back to the game here. So McMahon is on first base with a single as he hits that ball to center field. So McMahon gets his first hit of the game. And here is Anthony Volpe, who got a double in his first at bat and also scored a run. And the first pitch is 1-0 to Volpe. Oh, 102 degrees? Oh, my God. 92 in LA? Oh, man. I don't envy either one of you. It's like low 80s around here. The 1-0. 2-0. It's like high 70s, low 80s where I am right now. It's beautiful, perfect weather. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Volpe. Runner on first, nobody out, top of the third. Yankees leading 6-1. Matthew sets. Here's the pitch. 3-0. 25 Celsius. That's probably, it's got to be 80s or like high 70s. The 3-0. 3-1. $77 degrees there, Brad. That's decent. That's good weather right there. I love that kind of weather. And a throw over to first to check on McMahon. As Matthew sets on the 3-1, the pitch is ball 4, and Volpe draws a walk. So gets a double in his first at bat, gets a walk in his second at bat. I mean, what, folks? What's going on here? So check the room and check the temperature in the room here, folks. We're not dreaming, are we? Things are happening. And here's Austin Wells, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI double in the second. He also scored a run. Yeah, buddy. Let's see if the Yankees can get some more runs here in the top of the third. The first pitch to Wells is hit into left field, and that's going to drop. And McMahon is held up at third, and now the bases are loaded. So Wells with a single. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And we're back to the top of the lineup. That should bring Trent Grisham, who is 2 for 2. He hit that big 2-run homer last time. 65. Oh, nice, Robert. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful day right there. Swing and a miss, 0-1. I don't know, Brad. You tell me, man. You tell me. The 0-1. Grisham fouls that back. It is 0-2. What's up, Joseph? Yeah, he's got a few grand slams this season. And Grisham taking a couple of practice swings there before he steps back into the batter's box. And the 0-2. Oh, Grisham gets out the way. It's 1-2. So Grisham, still a 1-2 count to Trent Grisham. Aaron Judge is waiting on deck. And the 1-2. And Grisham fouls that pitch off. It is still 1-2 to Trent Grisham. The Yankees have 255 home runs, most home runs. So it's huge. The 1-2. Grisham hits that ball to left field, and Outman is right there, makes the play. McMahon will tag up, and he will score, and Volpe will go to third. Wells will go to second, so everybody advances. So now we got runners on second and third with 1 out. It's a 7-1 game. So good job to Trent Grisham getting the sac fly, getting the RBI there. So 7-1 game. First pitch to Judge is a swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Judge 1 for 1 with a walk tonight. So Cleveland beating Detroit right now 3-2. Houston beating Texas right now 1-0. The 0-2 is 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Yankee captain. Peter, ain't that the truth, man? I mean, a good night's sleep, it makes a difference. Getting that rest you need makes a difference. So Yankees are up a game and a half ahead of the Red Sox. So every game down the stretch here, folks, is really important. The 1-2 to Judge is 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So Yordan Alvarez of the Astros is diagnosed with a left ankle sprain. He could miss the rest of the regular season. I don't think they put him on the IL yet. The 2-2. And Judge hits that ball to center field. Buxton is right there. He makes the play. Tagging is Volpe, and he will score. And now it is an 8-1 game. So a sac fly by Aaron Judge. Yankees leading 8-1. Wells will remain at second base, and that'll bring Ben Rice to the plate. And here's the 1-0 to Rice. It is 2-0 now to Ben Rice. We got Lawyerson warming up in the bullpen for the Minnesota Twins, right-handed pitcher. The 2-0. Rice rips that to right field. That is a fair ball. That'll go to the wall. That'll score Wells. It is a 9-1 game, and that is an RBI double for Ben Rice. And the Yankees are now leading 9-1 here in the top of the third with 2 outs. And that brings Cody Bellinger to the plate. And the first pitch is a ball to Bellinger. Bellinger is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And Bellinger rips that to right field, and catch is made by Wallner. That'll end the inning, and we're going to the bottom of the third. Yankees up 9-1. Heading into the bottom of the third, they put up 3 more runs. So Yankees bats doing work. What's up, Peanut? Whoa, the Rays just put up 3 runs, so now the Blue Jays are up by 1 run. And the Red Sox are still up 1-0 against the Athletics. 2-2 game between Cleveland and Detroit. And what do we got going on in Houston, between Houston and Texas? The Texas showdown. What do we got? Where are we at? All right, Houston's still leading 1-0 in the bottom of the second. All right. So yeah, things are good. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting this kind of game. I mean, I was confident the Yankees were like, I said the Yankees would win, but this kind of score, man, this is brutal right now. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. After last night's debacle, Well, we are in a commercial break. Yankees leading 9-1. So make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that sub button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys and gals are the best. All right, let's get back to the game here. Looks like the game has resumed. So Byron Buxton will lead things off here for the Twins. So top of the lineup coming up here in the bottom of the third for the Twins. And first pitch to Buxton is ball 1-0. We're at 46 likes. We need 4 more likes to 50. Can we get 50 likes? Let's try to get 50 likes. 4 likes away. As Schlittler sets here on the 1-0, the pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1. 1-2. Schlittler looking for his third strikeout of the night. Yankees leading in this game 9-1 in the bottom of the third. They lost last night's game 7-0. So, night and day difference. The 1-2 is in the dirt, 2-2. And the 2-2. Foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Buxton. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Third strikeout of the game for Cam Schlittler. 1 down. All right, and this brings Austin Martin to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. All right, so still 4-3 between Blue Jays and Rays. Athletics tied it up. All right, cool. Foul ball by Martin, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Martin. And the 1-1 is popped up right field. Judge is right there, makes the catch for out number 2. And that will bring Trevor Larnach to the plate. So let's see if Larnach can keep the inning alive. Schlittler sets here against Larnach. Larnach walked in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch. It is ball 1. It's 1-0 to Larnach. Here's the pitch from Schlittler. That is fouled away. 1-1. Schlittler sets here on the 1-1 to Larnack. And that ball is drilled into right field, and Judge is right there, makes the catch at the warning track, at the wall. And that is out number 3. So Schlittler with a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to the top of the 4th. Larnack definitely gave that one a ride. And the Yankees still leading 9-1. Top of the 4th coming up for the Yankees. So it'll be Stanton, Jazz, and McMahon. Well, let's see how many runs the Yankees put up tonight. Hopefully they don't blow their load tonight and not score any runs tomorrow, because I know we've seen that before, but let's just enjoy the moment. Oh, man. The Yankees have already put up 9. Let's see what we got going on. So Cleveland's still beating Detroit 3-2. 1-1 game between Boston and Athletics. Mets are beating the Padres 8-2. Blue Jays still beating the Rays 4-3. Seattle winning 7-0. They're beating Kansas City 7-0. Houston still beating Texas 1-0. So this wild card's going to be crazy. It's going to come down to the wire like it always does, man. It's always interesting around this time of year. What's up, Sabine? How are you? Oh, Boston's losing 3-2. Okay. It's not updating on my end, so you guys are probably seeing the scores before I do. I don't know why it's not updating, but 3-2. Hey, I'll take 3-2. Robert had his popcorn early. Nice, dude. All right, let's go to. Oh, so Cody Lawyerson is pitching for the Twins. So Matthews' night is over. Here's the 0-1 to Stanton. It's 1-1. So we have 46 likes. People were 4 likes away from 50. Can we get 4 more likes? Let's break 50 likes. The 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2 now to Stanton. Oh, Boston's losing 2-1. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. As Lawyerson sets here on the 1-2 to pitch. Is a grounder, hits a third, and Lewis will make the play. 1 down. And that'll bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Yeah, Peter says step up the likes. Yeah, let's go. Step up the likes. So Jazz is 0 for 2. He struck out twice tonight. So let's see what he does here against Lawyerson. He takes strike 1. The 0-1. 0-2. The 0-2. Foul back, still 0-2. The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz. 1-2, and Jazz hits that, and that gets through for a single. Jazz gets his first hit of the night. So a 1-out single for Jazz Chisholm Jr., and that'll bring Brian McMahon to the plate. First pitch to McMahon is a swing and a miss, 0-1. That's in there for a strike. 0-2 now to McMahon. Foul ball. 0-2 to McMahon still. Yo, 2. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McMahon. The 1-2. And what a play there by the second baseman, Martin. Takes a hit away from McMahon, so we got 2 outs, and Jazz will be at second base. So Martin with a good play there to get McMahon out at first. So now we got 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Anthony Volpe, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and 2 runs. Had a double in his first at bat, and Volpe gets his second hit of the night. And Jazz is going to round third. He's going to score. It's a 10-1 game. And RBI single for Anthony Volpe. He keeps the inning alive here with 2 outs. Volpe now 2 for 2 in tonight's game. And that brings Austin Wells to the plate. All good, Sabine. All good. You're all good. Appreciate you popping in. As long as you're doing good, that's what's important. And Wells takes strike 1. Yo, 1 is outside, 1-1. So Austin Wells 2 for 2 in tonight's game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now to Wells. The 1-2. Wells fouls it back. Still 1-2. As Lawyerson sets here on the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So count is even for Austin Wells. It's 2-2 count. as Lawyerson sets. Here's the 2-2. And that is popped up infield. Lewis makes the catch for out number 3, but the Yankees put up another run. They are now leading 10-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. Carter's own Parm, nice. All right, have a good one, Sabine. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you as always. So Yankees are up 10-1. Holy smokes, and we're going into the bottom of the 4th. Yankees put on a clinic tonight, man. Woo! They're getting revenge from last night. That's for freaking sure. I don't know what last night's game was, but tonight's game is definitely a beating. Oh, man. But we are in a commercial break, bottom of the 4th coming up. So definitely a very comfortable lead there for Schlittler. So should be smooth sailing for him. He is currently pitched 3 innings, has 3 strikeouts, a couple walks, so has only given up a 1 run on 1 hit. His pitch count at 47, so pitch count's still good. Zebby Matthews, well, it was kind of a rough night for him, man. 3 innings pitched, gave up 11 hits, 9 earned runs. Walked 2, struck out 2. So the Yankees already with 10 runs on 13 hits. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I know. Yeah, now they're not going to put up any runs tomorrow. Just watch. Man, look at strikeout percentage leaders since July 9th, and Schlittler's on the list there with some pretty freaking good pitchers there, man. That's incredible. I mean, still plenty of learning to do for Schlittler, but to be up there with some of the pitchers there and those listed names like Scooble, Gilbert, I mean, that's a big deal. All right, Cody Clemens leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th. He takes ball 1. So it's 1-0 here to Clemens. Schlittler sets. Here's the pitch. Gets him there in the inside corner, 1-1. Got him with the cutter. And the 1-1 is fouled away, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Clemens as he calls for time. And the 1-2 to Clemens. Struck him out looking. He said, see ya. Go sit down, buddy. 4th strikeout of the game for Schlittler. And I'll bring Royce Lewis to the plate. And first pitch is a strike to Lewis. Schlittler sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, 0-2. Let's see if Schlittler can get his 5th strikeout of the game. And the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Lewis. Schlittler sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Cam Schlittler. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. So 5 strikeouts for Cam. And here's Wallner at the plate. Ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike to Wallner. The 2-1 is popped up left field. McMahon, Bellinger running after. Bellinger makes the catch for out number 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cam Schlittler. Top of the 5th coming up. Yankees leading 10-1. Top of the lineup coming up for the Yankees. So Grisham, Judge, and Ben Rice. Great points about the Yankees tonight. Volpe's back on track. The Yankees bats have come alive, and Cam Schlittler's pitching a great game so far. Absolutely, Robert. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Yankees are definitely getting their revenge tonight. But I appreciate you all being here. Top of the 5th will be coming up. Yankees are leading 10-1 in tonight's game. Athletics still beating the Red Sox 2-1. Toronto just scored. It's a 5-3 game. They're beating Tampa Bay 5-3. Seattle beating Kansas City 9-1. I found out from our friend Brad that Cal Raleigh hit 2 home runs. So Raleigh having himself a great season. Houston beating Texas 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Cleveland beating Detroit 3-2 in the top of the 8th. They definitely woke up. I don't know what this Yankees team. I don't know if it's they pumped some adrenaline into their bloodstream, but they have woken up. That's for sure. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. We are 3 likes away from 50. Let's try to break 50 likes if we can. Let's try to get to 50 likes. We're 3 likes away, so if there's anybody that has not hit the like button, please hit that like button. Oh, I love pistachio ice cream, Robert. All right. Grisham leading things off here in the top of the 5th, top of the order coming up for the Yankees as Grisham takes ball 1. So Grisham 2 for 2, a single, a 2-run homer, 2 runs, 3 RBI night for Trent Grisham. As Lawyerson sets here on the 1-0 to pitch is a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1. Grisham fouls that back. It's out of play. Still 1-2 now to Trent Grisham. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Grisham as he calls time. As Lawyerson sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. We have Aaron Judge waiting on deck. The 2-2. Full count now to Grisham. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. And the 3-2. Grisham got jammed up, pops it up in the infield. Lewis runs in, makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring Aaron Judge to the plate. So here's Judge. He takes strike 1. And Judge hits the grounder that is fielded by Lewis, fires to first for out number 2. 2 outs. And here's Ben Rice at the plate. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Oh, and 1 to Rice. And there's a base hit for Ben Rice as he keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single. He is now 3 for 4. And Bellinger takes strike 1. He's 1 for 3 tonight. We got Hatch warming up in the bullpen for the Twins, right-handed pitcher. Pitches in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Foul back, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Bellinger. Rice at first base. Yankees leading 10-1 here in the top of the 5th. Lawyerson sets on the 1-2 to pitch. A swing and a miss, and Bellinger strikes out. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees leading 10-1. Going into the bottom of the 5th. Gasper, Fitzgerald, Outman will be due up for the Twins. Schlittler will be back out on the mound. Blue Jays up 6-3. Okay, so they just put up another run. Yeah, Blue Jays looking like they're gonna take that game against the Rays, but you never know. Still top of the fifth, still early. The Rays could make it interesting. The Athletics looking like they're winning 2-1 right now in the top of the eighth. Cleveland beating Detroit 3-2 in the bottom of the eighth. Seattle winning 10-1 against Kansas City, so same score as this game here. And the Astros are beating the Rangers 2-0 in the top of the fourth. So, yes, indeed, Robert. Yes, indeed. I appreciate all you folks being here tonight. Thank you all very, very much. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, keep sharing this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's break 50 likes if we can. Love to hit that. 50 likes is always the goal. It looks like we are one like away from 50. So we need one more like to 50. Come on. Who's that 50th like? If you're out there, let's hit that like button. Nah, the Blue Jays are a good team, man. They're a good team. They got a good lineup. Pitching is good. Like, you got to look out for them. All right, here's name that Yankee. So 47-53 win-loss record, 4.05 ERA, 130 saves. Played with the Yankees from 78 to 81. Played with the Twins from 82 to 86. Played with the Cubs from 86 to 87. Played with the Dodgers in 87. And then played with the Giants in 88. Can anybody name that Yankee? I sure as hell couldn't. And we have Mickey Gasper leading things off. He's got an 0-1 count as Schlittler sets here on the 0-1. The pitch. Flying to left field, and Bellinger makes the catch. 1 out. And that'll bring Ryan Fitzgerald to the plate. And the first pitch to Fitzgerald is in the dirt, 1-0. Schlittler sets here on the 1-0, the pitch. And there for a strike, 1-1. And the 1-1 is over Ryan McMahon's head. It goes to left field for a single for Fitzgerald. So runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring James Outman to the plate. And we just hit 50 likes, folks. Thank you all very much for helping me get to 50. Oh, looks like that like got taken away. Okay. Somebody playing around. Come on, be nice. Let's get to that 50 likes. It's 1-0 to Outman. Thought we were at 50 likes. All right, now it says we're at 50 likes. Let's see if it stays there. But if it does, thank you all for helping me get to 50. The 1-0 just misses 2-0. Let's try to get to 60 now. Let's try to get to 60 likes. If we get to 100 likes, I'll give 2 memberships. If we get to 100 likes on this live stream, while I'm live, I'll give 2 memberships. And it looks like Outman went around. It is 2 balls, 1 strike now to James Outman. So 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Runner on first 2-1 count. Yankees leading 10-1. Here's the 2-1. That is hit into center field. Looking up, looking back, and it is a 2-run home run by James Outman. Now it's a 10-3 game. So Outman with a shot there. So that is his 5th home run of the season. Yankees are now up 10-3. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Byron Buxton will be coming to the plate. They got that home run up there, man. First pitch to Buxton is upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. Looks like Buxton calls time. Schlittler sets here on the 1-1. The pitch. Foul back, 1-2. So let's see if Schlittler could get his 6th strikeout of the night. The 1-2. Did he go around? He did not. He did check his swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Buxton. And the 2-2 to Buxton is a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Schlittler adds 73 pitches. And the 3-2 pitch. Foul back, still 3-2 to Buxton. Another 3-2 pitch coming. And it's ball 4. So 3rd walk by Schlittler tonight. And that'll bring Austin Martin to the plate. All right, we have Austin Martin at the plate. First pitch. And there goes Buxton. And ball hits the runner. So it's a stolen base for Buxton. That is his 23rd stolen base. So we got a runner on second with 1 out now. 0-1 count to Martin. And the 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1. 1-1 count now to Martin. One and 2 now to Martin. And the 1-2. And Buxton attempting to steal third, but it's a foul ball by Martin. So still 1-2 to Martin. So let's see if Schlittler could get his 6th strikeout of the game as he sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. He struck him out looking. Strikeout there by Schlittler. That is his 6th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring Trevor Larnach to the plate with 2 outs, runner on second. Schlittler at 80 pitches. So looks like Wells is going to go talk with Schlittler real quick. All right, looks like the meeting is over. Back to playtime. And that brings Trevor Larnach to the plate. As Schlittler sets here on the first pitch against Larnach, it is ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. Let's try to get to 60 likes if we can. If we hit 100 likes while I'm live, I will gift 2 memberships. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Larnach. Schlittler sets on the 2-1. The pitch is high. Ball 3. 3-1 now to Larnach. The 3-1. Ball 4. So that is the 4th walk by Schlittler tonight. So 2 outs, runners on first and second. That'll bring Cody Clemens to the plate. So it looks like Matt Blake is going to go out there to talk with Schlittler. He is at 85 pitches right now. So a little quick break in the game. You got Ryan Yarbrough warming up in the bullpen for the for the Yankees. Goose Gossage. All right, so you're saying Goose Gossage. All right, cool. Well, we'll find out who that name that Yankee is. And here is Cody Clemens, who's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. So let's see if Cam can get out of this inning. He's got a couple of runners on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And they pick him off. Oh, bad throw. That hit. That ball hit Buxton in his hands, so looks like he's kind of shaking his hand there. He's kind of wincing. It almost had him, man. Dang. Looks like the trainer's checking on him. Looks like Rocco Baldelli's out there too. Yeah, Volpe actually made a good throw. But McMahon just couldn't secure the ball. Actually, yeah, Buxton hurt himself on that ball hit Buxton. I couldn't see it. Oh, looked like it's the cleats. Okay. Yeah, McMahon just couldn't catch the ball, and McMahon stepped on his hand with the cleats. Oh, that definitely just got to hurt. He would have been out, man, if he just secured the ball. Got the strikeouts so far, but 6. Schlittler must go 6 innings. Yeah. Well, he's got 4 walks tonight. Well, it looks like Buxton's staying in the game. So now we got runners on second and third with 2 outs. So Schlittler ties his career high for walks with 4. So he had 4 walks on July 28th against the Rays. Here's the pitch to Clemens. It's in the dirt. Ball gets away, and Buxton's going to score. It is now a 10-4 game. So now we got a runner on third with 2 outs. So wild pitch there by Schlittler. It's now a 10-4 game. So Yankees are up by 6 now. It's 2-0, pitches inside. So 2 balls, no strikes down to Clemens. So Schlittler right now at 87 pitches. I would imagine this is probably going to be his final inning, so I don't think he'll be back out for the 6th. And a 2-0. 3-0 now to Clemens. So you got Ryan Yarbrough and Fernando Cruz both warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. The 3-0. Snap throw to third, and Larnach is safe. That was a good attempt there. Good throw there by Wells, but yeah, Larnach was definitely back. Kind of an interesting inning right here. Well, looks like Boone is seen enough from Schlittler, I guess. He's taking Schlittler out, so we're going to the bullpen. So Lewis, Wallner, and Gasper will be due up when we get back from commercial. So that's going to do it for Schlittler. Yeah, kind of an interesting inning there. So Schlittler's outing was 4 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts. So So that's going to do it for Schlittler. Well, we are in a commercial break. Let's get those likes up, people. If you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get some, hopefully we can get some new subscribers. Thank you to the recent subscribers that have subscribed. But that is going to do it for Cam Schlittler. It looks like Fernando Cruz will be coming into the game to pitch for the Yankees. I mean, that 5 walks, it's a lot of walks, man, but here's Fernando Cruz, 0-1 to Lewis. So Yankees need one more out to get out of the bottom of the 5th. As Cruz sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good stop by Wells. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Cruz sets here on the 1-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing, foul back, 1-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. And the 1-2. Hit sharply. McMahon fields it, throws over to second for the force out. For out number 3, and we're going to the top of the 6th. We're going to a commercial break. I will take a small break myself. I will be right back. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back to the game. Stanton leading things off here in the top of the sixth. He fouls that pitch back. It is 2-1. New pitcher on the mound for the Twins. It is Thomas Hatch on the mound for the Twins. And the 2-1. And Giancarlo hits that to third. Hard hit ball, but fielded by Lewis. Makes the play for out number 1. And that'll bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And there's a base hit for Jazz Chisholm Jr. as he's about to round first, but pumps the brakes. So a 1-out single for Jazz. Aiden's winning 7-8. Nice, dude. So McMahon is at the plate. He's 1 for 3. And first pitch is there's a grounder. This could be 2. There's 1. And there's 2, an inning-ending double play. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Another quick commercial break. And I'm going to take another break. Yes, you heard that right. So let's get those likes up, people. I appreciate it. So bottom of the 6th will be coming up. All right, we have Ryan Yarborough on the mound for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. And first pitch to Wallner is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. That one's ripped to center field, and Grisham comes up with it, and it's going to be a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th for Wallner. Oh, wow. Looks like a fan. Oh, man. Looks like a proposal just went down at Target Field. Oh, snap. And there's a base hit up the middle. And Waller's going to round third. He'll score. So back-to-back hits here. So an RBI single for Gasper. Now it's a 10-5 game. So the Twins trying to make something happen here. They were down 10-1. Now 10-5. So here is Ryan Fitzgerald at the plate. So still nobody out. Bottom of the sixth. 10-5 game. Boston lost 2-1. Okay, well, that's good news. So Yankees absolutely need to win this game because right now Toronto's beating Tampa Bay 6-3 in the top of the seventh. And high fly ball to right field. Turning, looking. Oh my God. It's a 2-run home run given up by Yarbrough. What is going on here? Fitzgerald just gives up just on a 2-run homer. So Yarbrough just gives up 3 runs just like that. And now it's a 10-7 game. Holy smokes. What is going on here? This is bizarre. So still nobody out, and it's 0-1 to Outman. What a bizarre game. Okay, Robert says it's Ron Davis. Okay. Ron Davis. Okay. Dude, what is, yeah. This is highly unusual. Highly unusual. We got Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for Yarbrough finally. And the Yankees get their first out of the inning. There's Buxton at the plate, 1-0. So we're back to the top of the lineup for the Minnesota Twins. And the 1-0. Grounded foul. It is 1-1 now to Buxton. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Buxton. And the 1-2. Foul ball. Oh, pitch is high, 2-2. As Yarbrough sets here on the 2-2, the pitch. Another foul ball by Buxton, trying to keeping it alive. And the 2-2 is hit into left field, and that'll drop for a double for Buxton. So it's a 1-out double. So Twins bats coming alive here in the bottom of the 6th. Still showing some life, trailing by 3 runs. Well, that's going to do it for Yarbrough. So Aaron Boone's seen enough. So Martin, Larnack, and Clemens will be due up, and Mark Leiter Jr. will be coming into the game. Oh my God! What's up, Frederick? How's it going, there, buddy? Looks like your Guardians are up there, huh? They're winning. Well, we're in a commercial break right now. Yankees are up 10-7. Runner on second when we get back with 1 out. So, once again, a very bizarre game. Very bizarre inning. I don't know what to make of it. Something is off, Lou. I don't know if it's a one-off, but something is definitely off. I don't know what it is. It's a little frustrating, but... Actually, Cecilia, what's going on, Cecilia? We're actually past 50 likes. We're actually at 55 likes, and we're 5 likes away from 60. So if there's 5 people out there that have not hit the like button, let's try to get to 60 likes. That would be amazing. But I appreciate you, Cecilia. Scotto says, watch us lose this game. Dude, if they lose this game, I have no words. I really don't have any words. I will have no words. Well, it looks like Cleveland's beating Detroit in the bottom of the 10th, 7-3. So that game went to extra innings. Toronto's still winning 6-3 in the bottom of the 7th. So here's Mark Leiter Jr., who Martin bunts. McMahon picks it up, and play is not made. Runners on the corners now. Cecilia, your cell phone, probably got to close it out and then reopen it for the likes to update. But Martin lays down a nice bunt, and now we got runners on first and third. So Larnack now coming to the plate. A double play is desperately needed here. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Judge makes the catch at the warning track. Buxton's going to tag up. It is a 10-8 game now. Wow, I just thought he was going to give up a 3-run home run. All of a sudden, I thought it was going to be a tie game. Wow, it's 2 outs now. 10-8 game. Now the Twins are down by 2. Oh my God. And Clemens hits a grounder to Rice, steps on the back. Finally, the nightmare is over, and we're going to the top of the 7th. Yankees are now leading 10-8. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, the bullpen is imploding, man. The bullpen is imploding. There's something up with this bullpen. You know, I thought the bullpen was getting it together. They were finding their rhythm, but my God, this bullpen is shaky right now, man. Sorry, Stephen B. I gotta. This one is not on Boone. This is not on Boone. I'm sorry, but you gotta. When you have a 10-1 lead like that, you gotta protect it, man. This is not on Boone. I'm sorry, but this one I gotta disagree with. Boone has made mistakes before. I'm not saying he hasn't. He's made mistakes before with the bullpen, absolutely. But tonight, I'm sorry, but you gotta. The bullpen's not coming through. I mean, you have guys like Yarbrough that's coming out. The expectation is that Yarbrough is going to be able to do his thing here in this game, but he didn't. You know, they had his number. You know, Leiter Jr. almost gave up that 3-run shot. I mean, you're not going to use Weaver, right? And God forbid if they brought in Devin Williams, then we would. Fans will lose their minds. So, I mean, who do you bring in? Yeah, like not even a 9-run lead is safe. Yeah, Therese, the bats just started heating up for the Twins. So here's Anthony Volpe to lead things off. Yankees now desperately need runs all of a sudden, man. This is crazy. And Hatch is back on the mound. It is 0-1 to Volpe. So Volpe is 2 for 2 tonight. A double, single, scored a couple runs, had an RBI. 2 away from the cycle. And here's the 0-1. Misses 1-1. The 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2 now to Volpe. So the Athletics beat the Red Sox 2-1. Cleveland beating Detroit 7-5 in extra innings in the bottom of the 10th, and Houston's beating Texas 6-1 in the bottom of the 5th. And 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Volpe, and the Yankees are up 10-8. And they just let Minnesota come back into this game. Here's the 2-2. And grounded sharply to the shortstop, Martin, who makes the play. Volpe's out. My apologies. Fitzgerald at shortstop. And now all of a sudden, the Yankees got to tack on some runs again, man, to make this to make it comfortable. I mean, if that even exists. First pitch to Wells, 1-0. The The 1-0. 2-0 now to Wells. The 2-0. 2-1. I mean, shoot, the last time Yankees, the last run that they scored was back in the top of the 4th. And then the Twins they've just been scored 3 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th. All of a sudden, they're back in this game. So most of the runs for the Yankees came early on. And the 2-1 to Wells is a foul ball, 2-2. The 2-2. Did he go? He did not. According to third base umpire, it is a full count now to Wells. And we got Trent Grisham waiting on deck. The 3-2. Wells fouls it back. Still 3-2. Another 3-2 pitch, and Wells fouls it back, still staying alive. And Wells hits that ball into center field. Buxton running, makes the catch. Out number 2, and that'll bring Trent Grisham to the plate now with 2 outs. Grisham 2 for 3 in tonight's game. And strike 1 to Grisham. What's up, Daniel Berry? Here's the 0-1. And Grisham hits a grounder, foul ball, 0-2. The 0-2. Grisham hits a grounder to the first baseman Clemens, who steps on the bag for out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees leading 10-8. Yankees are now up 2 runs all of a sudden. And it is the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. So get up, stretch, get a drink, get some food, get a snack, folks. Come right back. I'll leave you all with some tunes, and I will be right back. All right, looks like we're back to the game here. Mark Leiter Jr. is back on the mound for the Yankees. Royce Lewis leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. He takes ball 1. It is 1-1 now. Let's get the music going here. What's up, Richard Chen? Yeah, it's definitely getting scary. It is 2-1 now to Lewis. The Yankees bullpen, they're saying 12.68 ERA in the last 8 games. That's not good. And Bellinger makes the catch. Lewis is out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And that has popped up out of play. 0-1 to Wallner. And that is popped up right field. Judge makes the catch. Out number 2. So 2 quick outs here. So that'll bring up Mickey Gasper to the plate. There's a strike to Gasper, who's 1 for 3 tonight. All right, Aiden winning 10-9. John said, wow. Yeah, exactly. Lou, there was a lot of people that thought that the Yankees were going to get beat by the Red Sox. They were going to lose the series or get swept, man. The Red Sox still have a good team, even with a couple of the injuries. So let's not act like the Red Sox are a bad team, man. Even with the Red Sox are a good team, even with a couple of the guys that are hurt. So come on. They beat the Blue Jays 2 out of 3. What's the excuse there? I mean, and the Blue Jays are in first place, and nobody expected the Yankees to beat the Blue Jays 2 out of 3. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. And we got Cabrera warming up in the bullpen for the Twins, left-handed pitcher. And there's a grounder to second. Jazz fields it, throws over to first for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Mark Leiter Jr. And we're going to the top of the 8th. So much better inning there by the Yankees. Lou, it doesn't matter. You could have rain delay or no rain delay. It doesn't matter. The Yankees still beat the Blue Jays 2 out of 3. So again, man, I'm not going to buy into the excuses respectfully. I'm sorry. You could have your takes on this, but I'm going to disagree with the takes here. Yeah, the A's beat them. So does that make the Red Sox suck then? What up, Infernus? What's going on? Shout out to my guy Infernus. Okay, the Tigers won 2 out of 3, but once again, the Yankees in that 12-game stretch went 7-5. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected the Yankees. A lot of folks didn't expect the Yankees to go 0-5. There were people out there who thought they were going to go 0-12. So again, man, I don't want to hear it, bro. I really don't. Respectfully. They beat Houston. They beat the Red Sox. They beat the Tigers, or not the Tigers. They beat the Blue Jays 2 out of 3. So what happened there? Explain those series wins. Those are all not potential playoff teams. They're all playoff teams. And once again, a lot of fans expected the Yankees to lose all those series or go 0-12 or whatever. Well, we will see in the next few weeks. And you know what? If this team didn't make it to the postseason, I know there's people saying that this doesn't look like a postseason team. And I understand, I get it. But if they didn't make it to the postseason, then folks would be complaining that they didn't make it to the postseason. So it's almost like some fans don't want to see them make it to the postseason, which I don't understand that mentality. So 1-1 here to Aaron Judge. The 1-1 to Judge is 2 balls, 1 strike. Hatch is still out there pitching for the Twins. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. So full count now to Judge. The 3-2, ball 4. So Judge walks for the second time tonight. And that'll bring Ben Rice to the plate. He's 3 for 4. And it looks like the Twins are going to the bullpen. So we are in a commercial break. Once again, the Yankees are leading 10-8. We're in the top of the 8th. So let's see what happens when we get back from commercial break. So let's see what happens when we get back from commercial break. Genesis Cabrera will be replacing Thomas Hatch. So let's see what Cabrera does. He's a left-handed pitcher, so when we get back, Rice will be batting. All right. We are back to the game. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Looks like Paul Goldschmidt will face Genesis Cabrera here. So since he's a left-handed pitcher, Boone decided to go with Goldschmidt to pinch hit for Ben Rice. So let's see what happens here with Goldschmidt at the plate. And it's 1-0. Ball gets away, and Judge will take second base as the ball got away from Gasper. So 1-0 to Goldschmidt, runner on second with nobody out. One 0, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Paul Goldschmidt. Let's see if the Yankees could get a run here. And 2-1. Nice stop there from Twins catcher. The 2-1. And high fly ball to center field. Buxton underneath it, makes the catch for out number 1. And Judge will remain at second base. And that'll bring Cody Bellinger to the plate. So Bellinger 1 for 4 tonight. And the first pitch to Bellinger, Judge has been thrown out at third. Don't know why you were trying to steal third, but he has been thrown out. Now there's nobody on base with 2 outs here into the top of the 8th. That one did not make sense. So now it's 0-1 here to Cody Bellinger as Cabrera sets here on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. 0-2. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Bellinger. We got Devin Williams warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. Full count now to Bellinger. Bellinger hits a grounder right to Clemens. He'll take it himself, steps on the bag for out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Devin Williams warming up, so he's probably going to be coming to take over pitching duties for the Yankees. Stephen B., yeah, there definitely needs to be some adjustments done with the bullpen. I think that needs to be there definitely needs to be some adjustments with the bullpen. I think that, I said it a few times, that needs to be their number one priority. So but we are in a commercial break. The bottom of the 8th will be coming up. So Devin Williams will be taking over for pitching duties here for the Yankees. So let's see what he can do. But make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you all for helping me break 60 likes. We're at 62 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys and gals are the best. Let's try to get to 70 if we can. I don't know if we'll get to 100 likes, but if we do get to 100 likes while I'm live, I will gift 2 memberships. So Paul Goldschmidt will take over at first base for Ben Rice. So let's see what Devin Williams can do here in the bottom of the 8th. So it's going to be a very interesting inning here with Fitzgerald leading off here in the bottom of the 8th as he takes strike 1 from Williams. Fitzgerald 2 for 3 in tonight's game. And the 0-1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2. As Williams sets here on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll bring James Outman to the plate. And there's a strike to Outman, 0-1. Oh, line drive right to Jazz, makes the play. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. So Jazz takes a hit away from James Outman. Here is Byron Buxton here at the plate with 2 outs. And the first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. Time to play that 2-strike horn. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Buxton. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. A good inning by Devin Williams. So that's another inning pitched scoreless. So good job to Devin Williams. That's 4 scoreless innings for Devin Williams in a row. And we're going to the top of the 9th here, folks. So let's see what the Yankees do in the top of the 9th. Let's see if they could add some more runs. So Stanton, Jazz, and Ryan McMahon will be due up. But I appreciate you all being here tonight. Guys and gals are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So make sure you all hit the like button. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel. Keep sharing this channel out too. Let's get more people on here. Spread the word. Yeah, we're at 64 likes. We're 6 likes away from 70. Can we get 6 more likes? Are there 6 people out there that have not hit the like button? So the Name That Yankee, they're about to tell us. Ron Davis is the answer. I don't know if anybody got that, but Ron Davis is the Name That Yankee. And first pitch to Stanton is a strike, 0-1. Stanton 1 for 3 tonight with a sac fly, single, and 2 RBIs. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Stanton. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 now to Stanton. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. on deck. Got it, Robert. Here's the 1-2 to Stanton. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit sharply, and that gets through for a single for Giancarlo Stanton. He gets his 2nd hit of the game. So Yankees get their leadoff man on here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. It looks like Caballero will be pinch running for Giancarlo Stanton. So Stanton's night is over. So Yankees adding a little speed there on the base. And here's Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 2 for 4 tonight. Had a couple of singles and scored a run. Robert DeMarco, first time seeing you. How are you, man? Thanks for popping in. Welcome, welcome. We got a few Roberts in the chat there, Robert. So you're Robert DeMarco. We got Robert. I don't want to butcher your last name. I think it's Abate. And then there's a Robert Boom PA. So we got a few Roberts in the chat there. So welcome. I guess the more Roberts, the merrier, huh? I don't know. I could call Robert A, Robert D, Robert Boom. Or I could just go say DeMarco, Robert Boom. I don't know what's wrong with the Yankees. And Theo, yeah, I'm a little worried myself, man. I'm a little worried. But it's 0-1 here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, see you there, Beagle. As Cabrera takes his lead, dancing around. There he goes. And nice jump by Cabrera, and he is safe. And that is another stolen base for Cabrera. I believe that's his 47th stolen base of the season. Unfreaking believable. So good job to Cabrera keeping his hand on there. He almost slid off. Here's the 2-1 to Jazz. It is 3 balls, 1 strike now to Jazz Chisholm. So 47 stolen bases for Cabrera, or for Caballero. Cabrera steps off. Looked like he was about to throw to second. Checking on Cabrera or Caballero. Go 3-1. There's a strike. It's a full count now to Jazz. The 3-2 pitch, and Jazz pops that up, and Martin makes the catch with 1 out, and that'll bring Ryan McMahon to the plate. And we are currently at 65 likes. We just need 5 more likes to 70. Here's Ryan McMahon at the plate. And Cabrera steps off again as Caballero is playing some mind games there at second base as he's jumping and dancing around. And there he goes again. And that is the... Oh, Cabrera falls over and he's... Whoa, what happened there? Looked like he had a big jump, stops midway, gets back to second. Cabrera trips over himself on the mound. So 1-0 here to McMahon. There's 2. So the third one, if he doesn't get him, Caballero should be advancing to third base. So that's a big old lead too, man. And McMahon hits a grounder to Clemens, who tosses it to Cabrera for out number 2. Caballero moves over to third, and that brings Anthony Volpe to the plate. So Rocco Baldelli coming out to make a pitching change. It looks like former Yankee Michael Tonkin is going to come into the game for the Twins. So Volpe, Wells, Grisham will be due up when we get back from commercial break. So Yankees up 10-8. Toronto beating the Rays 6-5 in the bottom of the ninth. Seattle beating Kansas City 12-5. Houston beating Texas 6-1. Cleveland won 7-5 against Detroit. Athletics beat the Red Sox 2-1. And excuse me, just one moment, please. All right, the game will resume here momentarily. Michael Tonkin is coming into the game for the Yankees, or for the Twins. Here I said Yankees. All right, so here we go. All right, here's Anthony Volpe facing Michael Tonkin. It's strike one to Volpe, who's 2 for 3 in tonight's game. And the 0-1 is 0-2, so a quick 0-2 count to Volpe. So double, single, 2 runs at RBI for Volpe tonight. 2 away from the cycle. The 0-2. And Volpe fouls that one. Still 0-2. Wouldn't hurt for the Yankees to get another run here. And David Bednar is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. He'll definitely be coming into the ninth to try and close things out. The 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Volpe hits that, but it's a foul ball. And we got Austin Wells waiting on deck for the Yankees. Caballero at third with 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Volpe fouls it away. Still 1-2. Volpe staying alive. So due up in the ninth for the Twins, Martin, Larnack, and Clemens. That's who Bednar will face when he gets into the game. Another 1-2 pitch. And pitches outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Volpe. Foul ball. Volpe almost hit himself in the face when he flipped the bat. That was funny. Oh, man. So Volpe battling here against Tonkin. This is the ninth pitch coming up. Foul ball. So that was the ninth pitch. Pitch number 10 coming up. The 2-2. And Volpe strikes out after a battle against Tonkin, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. David Bednar will be coming in to try and close this one out. Let's see if the Yankees could get the win here. They're up by 2 runs. They're leading 10-8. So we'll see what Bednar does. So hopefully once again the Yankees can close this game out. The Jays just won. Yeah, I know they were up 6-5. I know it was kind of looked like the Rays were trying to come back, but it looks like they won 6-5. So they won the series against the Rays. They're going to go for the sweep tomorrow then. So the Yankees are going to try and close this one out here in the bottom of the ninth. Let's see if they're going to be able to. Do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all very much. You guys and gals are the best. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see how many likes we got.
Protect your dreams.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we're at 65 likes. We need 5 more likes to 70. So I don't know if there's 5 people out there that have not hit the like button. But if you haven't, please hit that like button. Let's try to get to 70 if we can. So Yankees have their final game against the Twins tomorrow, their final game. And then they have a 4-game set against the Orioles at Camden Yards. And then they have a day off on Monday. And then their final 6 games will be at the stadium. 3 against the Chicago White Sox and then 3 against the Orioles. So playing the Orioles twice this month in a span of a week. And here is David Bednar pitching for the Yankees. He's going to try and close this one out. So here is Austin Martin leading things off here in the bottom of the ninth. And first pitch, he pops it up in foul territory. Wells is right there, makes the catch. 1 down, so 1 pitch, 1 out. And that'll bring Trevor Larnach to the plate. It's 0-1 here to Larnach. The 0-1. Now Larnach drills that ball deep into right field, and it is a 10-9 game now. Bednar just gave up a solo home run to Larnach, so now the Yankees are up by 1. And that's going to bring Cody Clemens to the plate. Larnach hit his 17th home run of the season. This has just been, once again, a very bizarre game. And all I could do was laugh, man. All I could do was laugh. I can't get mad. I just need to laugh. It's a 4-gamer, but the magic number for the AL East clinch is down to 5. Is it a 4-game set against the Rays there, Brandon? Okay. It's a 4-game set? John says sad. I agree. It's absolutely sad. And there's ball 1. 1-1 now to Clemens. The 1-1 is 2-1 now to Clemens. you're just joining us, it is the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are up 10-9. They were leading 10-1 at one point, and the Twins all of a sudden trying to make a comeback. Yankees' last run was in the top of the fourth. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Clemens. We got Royce Lewis waiting on deck for the Minnesota Twins. Clemens calls time. So Luis Hill will be the starter tomorrow, as they showed him in the dugout. Hit sharply. Oh, right to Goldschmidt. Fantastic play. He will take it himself. Steps on the bag for out number 2. And the Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. So I have a feeling this might be an intense at bat, but you never know. So fantastic play there by Paul Goldschmidt. So here is Royce Lewis, last hope for the Twins. Yankees need 1 more out to win this game. I got you, Brandon. No, we're not kidding you there, Katie. There's a strike, 1-1 now to Lewis. Let's try to get to 70 likes, people. Let's try to get to 70 likes. I would greatly appreciate it. The 1-1. 2-1 now to Lewis. Yeah, we're 5 likes away from 70. So if there's 5 people out there that have not hit the like button, hit that like button. Let's try to get to 70 likes to 2-1 for Bednar. 2-2, swing and a miss. Time to play that 2-strike horn. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 10-9 here at the bottom of the ninth. Yankees trying to win this one. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Yankees win 10-9 on a nail-biter of a game that lasted exactly 3 hours. I don't know what this game was all about, but the Yankees do win. Thank God. So the postseason magic number for the Yankees is 8. Woo! The Yankees were leading 10-1 at one point, and they won this game 10-9. It should have never been this. It should have never been the case. It should have never, ever been the case, folks. Should have never been the case. But nevertheless, the Yankees come away with a win. So the Red Sox lost. The Blue Jays won. So, Yankees add to their lead there in the top of the AL wild card. Oh, wow. You want MLB to show 10-9? That's funny, Aiden. Yeah, it was 10-1. So, I don't know what's going on, but the bullpen, man, it's like the bullpen is a little worrisome right now. Is a little worrisome. I know Cam Schlittler did fine-ish. Not real. Like, he went 4 2/3. I mean, he was looking good, and then he started to get a little worn out there, I feel like, because he went 4 2/3, gave up 5 walks, struck out 6, gave up 4 runs. Yeah, I mean, and then the bullpen just started to implode. I mean, mainly it was mainly Ryan Yarborough. He gave up 4 runs, and all of a sudden the Twins were back into it. Leiter did his job. Devin Williams did his job. Bednar, he gave up that solo home run, but still was able to close out the game. Leiter Jr. gets to win. Bednar gets the 25th save. So a very, very bizarre game tonight, folks. But bottom line, the Yankees won. I'll take it. But, there's still 5 games back in the East, so they got to try and maintain with the Blue Jays here. But yeah, that was a nail biter. That was a nail biter. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna let you all go. I know it's a late night for many of you, so thank you all for hanging out with me on another play-by-play. You guys and gals are the best. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you all very much. And yeah, looks like we ended up at 66 likes, which is great. I love it. Thank you all very much. And yeah, let's see if the Yankees could get the series win tomorrow. Luis Hill will be on the mound. And we'll just see what happens, folks. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully it's not another nail biter like tonight. So, but thank you all very much. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. And make sure you all hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't yet, if you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. And as always, let's go Yankees.